Hi everyone, I'm Jodie. I'm the MD at Tiny Hunter, and today I want to talk about competitive advantage. So I'm going to imagine that you have clearly defined your competitive advantage. So when we work with companies, we're typically looking at what are the three things that in combination make you different from your competitors, make you special, make you desirable. So they are things that your customer cares about and are a compelling reason, I guess, to choose you over someone else. So let's imagine that you have defined this. I'm hoping you have. And maybe you're communicating it. Well, hopefully you are communicating it on your website and in your marketing. What I want you to think about today is how can you double down on your competitive advantage? So, every department in your business, if every one of them had a session where they're thinking about how are we communicating our competitive advantage and how are we enhancing or growing that competitive advantage, what would happen? I bet you would have lots of amazing ideas that would further strengthen that in the marketplace. So I'll give you an example. For us, one of our points of difference is that we have many relationships that are over 10 years. So we have really sort of high touch account management, deliver great work. We're really built on relationships and people stay with us for the longer term. If we think about that in the context of marketing, well, maybe we have case studies and we have video testimonials of our clients talking about those relationships, which is a great idea. I better go do that. In terms of sales, it's definitely something that we'll be speaking to potential clients about in terms of what to expect. Think about operations. Maybe we've come up with a new offering and we're designing a process. So we can look at that process and think about how are we working to that competitive advantage? What are the key milestones and the touch points for every client getting every product or service in the same way, having that same experience? Recruitment, really important. So when we're interviewing potential tiny hunters, speaking about those points of difference, they can immediately see what is important to us and what would be expected of them if they came on board. So I guarantee if you go through these exercises, you will find new ideas that help you better communicate and double down on your competitive advantage. That's it from me. It's time for brekkie.